Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608. Today I am playing Starmade, and I am in dev build version 0.201.060. And, I forgot what we were doing last time. Oh, we were playing with the lead indicator last time. But as I understand, there had been some tinkering been done. Oh, look. Where am I? Oh, what am I doing inside somebody's space? Oh, anyway. There's been tinkering done with, Recoil. I thought I'd actually warp here. Ooh. I think the backgrounds look nicer. It just might be me. Don't know. Anyway, I thought we would tinker with Recoil as well. Except I did not want to do that. Instead of deleting the core, I'm just going to jump through space. Because I'm lazy. Where is it? It's a Zero Weapons Testing 2. Because this one's the one that had all the extra Whoozamo watchets on it. Not that I intend on using the extra Whoozamo watchets today. I was just going to do a recoil checkup. Okay. And basically, from what I understand, it's cannon that's effective with recoil primarily. But we're going to try these missiles. Yep, no recoil. Another missile, no recoil. Beams, I don't expect any recoil whatsoever from beams. Yeah. No recoil. Takes up half my power, but no recoil. Okay. So let's fire. I'm going to make things nice and easy and put my cursor over that star. I'm going to try to shoot that star. Come on. A little more. Come on. Oh, too much. And click. Ooh, that flings me up a good ways and puts me back down. This is a 2x2x15, that's what a 60 unit cannon module. This one's just straight cannon. So let's do the yellow. No, the big white star. Fire jerks up pretty good. Well, it looks like we aren't getting as much sideways recoil. There's a little there. Appears to be mostly vertical recoil. Because I know I was firing a gun and I've been flinging off in this direction. Looks like the recoil has been toned down a good deal. Alright. I still think these projectiles are just a little too slow, but that's just me. It means I'll have to redesign my fighter. But it's at least 3 months old, so it needs to be rebuilt anyway. Alright, you're probably tired of me watching me do that, so I'm going to take this middle cannon. It is going to be my firing cannon. Let's go down the line here. We'll hook it up to cannon beam. You know, a cannon that's regular cannon. This is cannon beam recoil. Wait a minute. Hold on. That does not appear to be real cannon beam. Yeah, I know I'm overdrafted. Huh. That cannon beam doesn't look funny, and I'm not near any shop. Anyway, alright, here's some cannon. And we have to wait for it to recharge. Okay. Cannon. Oh yeah, that's much better. The recoil in this is much better. It was horrible. You were doing things like this. And you try to be shooting like this, that's difficult. Now, that's better. I think that's what, at least for a gun this size, that is acceptable. I don't want to shoot the shop. I don't want the trade union against my trade guild or whoever they are, because it's not the faction. But you know, the trade people. I don't want them against me. Okay, so I think that's better. It's still a little bit of variance, but I think that is a better way of going about that. Alright, cannon missile. Cannon missile's the one you charge. Ooh, and now instead of 1 to 5, it looks like it goes from 1 to 1,800. And that has a good kick to it. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna find a good point that isn't looking into the sun. That planet. I'm gonna just a quick click. I shot up past this planet here with recoil. Alright, and that was just a quick tap. I didn't charge anything. Let's see if I can see if there's more recoil charging than there, or a fully charged cannon missile shot than not. Nope, looks about the same. That's something I'd like maybe change to recoil scaling with the damage of the shot, but that's neither here nor there. Alright. That was fun. I need to stand up. Now let's see how that scales. See my super duper weapon. No, my super weapon. My super weapon is just a little bigger than the 60. I think there are 900 in each of these with 900 main with 1062 supports. Alright, so let's just do straight cannon. Just straight cannon. And it is, this cannon is the 900. Okay, let me wire these up properly. As we know, missile, no recoil in missile or beams, even this large. Alright, and this ship is much bulkier, much slower. Look at that, turn rate's much slower than my little testing platform. So let's line up with that. Oh, let's get this bigger star, because it's bigger. Okay. Oh. And firing. That just shot just outside of my center ring thingy. I'll do that again. And it launched me probably there outside my center ring thingy. Not looking at the background moving, but from the center ring it probably got me, fired the mouse cursor out to that way. Oh, brought it back down further, huh? It looks like there's a good bit of randomness to the, because not every shot's flinging me that far up. And this is a potent gun. I know you're gonna say, oh, that's nothing. I have a 10 bazillion and 6 cannon. This is potent gun compared to the 60 modules I had earlier. Okay, now let's try it with some secondary. See how the cannon recoil. This is the repeater gun. Yeah, with these larger shots. Oh, and it only pulls up. I do like that. So it's like firing a machine gun. If you have to kind of pull it down because it wants to pull up. In fact, that was a problem with the old Thompsons, the Chicago typewriters, the Tommy guns. Is that as the lead left the barrel, it jarred the gun upwards, so it would do like that if you didn't control it. Not that I've ever fired one, but I remember reading about them. And man, that sounds like it's got some punch to it. Okay. So, at the very small, the small guns have smaller recoil, which is to be expected. And even a ship this large, I think that's an acceptable range of recoil for, well, not a ship, a gun this large. I think that is an acceptable range of recoil for a repeater. Because a gun this big probably is going to be large ship combat, large ship space combat. Not space, I'm shooting space. I'm shooting the darkness. No, station combat, sieging a planet, something like that. Which I really hope is something that comes out in the universe update. Because I want to be able to bombard planets and lay siege to them and things like that. I think that would be a fun gameplay. Oh, I wonder if I could get together some people I know and maybe do a scenario that is a team on a planet and a team orbiting the planet having a battle. I think that would be real fun. Especially if everybody had to man a spot on one ship. That's neither here nor there. Okay. Let's check out cannon missile, which is the chargy one. Yep, it's the charging one. And I'm gonna charge that up. Oh! The other only charged 1,800. This one's going to 29,430. So it looks like the charge is based on the number of modules now. That's neat. And let's let her fly. That isn't too bad. That's about the same kickback I got from the 60 module one. Yep, and even just a short click, it looks like it's the same. Alright. And let's then wire us up a beam. Let's see how that does. I don't know. Alright, I want to know. Where is my solid test plate? And this solid test plate, all this is a chunk of standard gray armor. It's 100 by 100 because I'm a terrible shot, and also so I can shoot different corners of it. And it's what 5, and it's 5 deep. Okay. Oh wow, that took a chunk. I might shoot it with this damage beam. Because reasons. Well, it looks like the damage beam isn't doing the weird acid dance anymore. Okay. Oh, what was that? Like I lunged forward. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no 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 no! I'm right clicking. There's a zoom. Ah, that's neat. And if I position the camera right there, that second hold on there, looks like a ghost with two eyes. Ooh, like a Pac-Man ghost. Oh look, I can right click and have a zoom in feature. That's neat. I like that. Alright, let's go back here then. And let's just do straight cannon. Because that was a shot with a beam, let's do a shot with a straight cannon. Because the cannon beam doesn't feel right for some reason. Oh yeah, it's doing much more damage. Okay. And let's do cannon missile just because. Whoa, okay, that was a small blast. Let's hit her full throttle, all open all the way. Oh, it's not overheating yet. Oh, but I do have a little lead indicator. Oh, I love that. I love that cannon imparts kinetic energy. And it crossed a sector boundary. Okay. Oh, no, here we go. I got back in range of it. Can I right-click? Oh, cool! Oh, no. I've crossed another boundary faster than I could. Huh. Okay, I'll stop that. Alright, let's slow down. And let's slow it all the way down. It'd be nice to have a button that was full stop and a button that was full throttle. I'd love to be able to set my speed, like and type in 7. You know, just auto throttle cruise control type deal up to 7. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's see, base 5 AMS, brick miner, cutter. Alright, let's pull up a cutter. Just because I have a little time left in this episode, I want to shoot something. I'll play with the zooming feature a little. And this is just a little ship. It has 26,000 shields, so decent regen. It's built for speed and has a tiny cannon on it because it's not a warship. Well, I guess a cutter is a warship, more of a messenger ship. And it is kind of blocky and ugly. Just the way I like them. Okay, I must have crossed the sector boundary because I did a little weird thing there. Now I'm zoomed in. I love the zoom, especially for sniping. I guess get it kind of lined in, then fine tune it. Let's see if we can take out a chunk of the bridge. Let's see if we can get it spin, I think is a better question. Okay, that took out the whole bridge. And sent it flying. In fact, the indicator freaked out on it. Seeing stars blown up is a little strange. There we go. Alright. My favorite guns are the bomb and the cannon missile. On my warships, I think I want a cannon missile, because that's just fun. wonder if cannon missile does damage to planets. I know that's out of range and not rendering, but I want to shoot it anyway. And the gun probably the bolt probably despawned long before it got there. Anywho, that's been fun. We've been checking out the recoil. I think the recoil's better than what it was. Well, I know it's better than what it was. And I think recoil's going to add a little something extra to battle. I don't know if in general it's going to be positive or negative, but I know lots of people are against the recoil. I think it's going to add something interesting. So we don't just park and click and hold. Now we actually have to pay attention, choose our targets, control our guns. There are now going to be consequences for choosing cannon, or beam, or missile. I like the idea there's a payoff, but for one thing or another, that now it's going to cost missile capacity to use a missile. It's going to cost recoil to use a cannon. It's not going to cost as much for a beam, but beams, from what I gather, are mostly going to be surface damage. I think it's good that it's going to cost something other than just straight energy to use a weapon. It's going to make us think. I think anything that forces us to think about our choices is going to be good for the game. Anywho, I've been JW608. This has been Starmade, and I'll see you cats later.